All right, start this. We're doing a Kimbo Slice run, baby. 305 till I freaking die. I don't have video on, but you can. I'm throwing up to 305. And I'm doing it the right way. Not so that I can see it, but so the person looking at me can see it. You're like, what is he talking about? If you throw up 305 for yourself, the people looking at you see it backwards. And I'm an idiot, and I didn't figure that out for a long time. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Come on. There you go. That's not too bad. You want to be out of there in less than a minute. Yeah, so I'm doing the Kimbo Slice run, and he's a boxer, so I can't do it quite the same way I always do it. So I made a mistake on the previous run, which you can't see. I deleted it. I powered up kicks first because I thought that would be the best way. I just wanted to do a Kimbo Slice run, not necessarily because I thought it was a better strategy. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just try punches. And so I started powering up the punches, and oh my god, that worked really well. It worked really well. I was getting a lot of like really good stoppages. Really quick stoppages, more importantly. So I'm going to make an effort to, I guess I'm just going to go punch power first. I think it's worth it to do it immediately because you notice the effect it has. Punch power. Alright, I'm going to flip that out for almost no matter who it is. And it's Eddie Perez. Eddie Perez. I'm going to skip towards this. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up playing the Fight Night games, the boxing games. It's more natural for me to just go in and box. I understand it better. Just go in, throw some quick overhands, some hooks. And then try to get him on the ground and then ground and pound him out. But yeah, I was getting some stoppages with within the first 20 seconds, which is about just as good as the kicks, so can't really be mad there. All right, let's get this. Skip this. Sprint in. Catch him.
All right, here we go with round one. The UFC debut has finally arrived for this young man. It's a feel-good story. Undeniably, he's got a lot of friends and family in the building. And given what he did on the regional circuit, the expectations are high that he.
He's just not going to block any of it, huh? That might be it. There you go. That wasn't too bad. And now as that overhand levels up, it'll obviously get even better. Woo-hoo! Daniel Cormier, huh? That was a fun fight weekend, right, guys? A lot of fun. Toy Tuivasa knocking out Stefan Struve. Magomed Ankalaev finally getting a real knockout of Ian Cutelaba. What else did we have? I think that's the other ones, the only ones that I really cared about. I guess the Walt Harris one was kind of sad. You're still rooting for him just with everything he's been through. And he's a good fighter too, but Volkov is just, man, he's just a problem with that long range kickboxing. Because who does he have losses to, Volkov? I know he has obviously the very famous Derek Lewis loss, and his Curtis Blade too. And the last one, I think that's it. And Curtis Blade's, he's an awesome fighter. He's a very awesome wrestler. So you can't get too freaked out and be like, oh, he sucks. But yeah, since he came to the UFC, it's just Derek Lewis and Curtis Blades, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's 8-2 in the UFC. That's not bad at all. I'll decline it just to see what happens. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Volkov is a monster of a kickboxer. You just assume at the highest level he's not going to be... It's unlikely that he's ever going to be champion. Although he is young. 32 for heavyweight is really young. But it's just I don't know how he beats these like wrestler dudes, you know, like, and there's always going to be wrestlers at the very top of heavyweight between Stipe, Curtis Blades. I think that's actually it. It's probably not that many people, but Curtis is, I think, even younger than Volkov. Yeah, he's 29. So, and he for the most part, I know he's got knocked out before by, I think, just Francis, right? Yeah, he's only got 2 losses, and they're both to Francis. Everything else he's winning by ground. He is, and he's a vicious fighter too, Curtis Blades. Like, he seems like a guy that could definitely be champion within the next decade. I should have skipped that. I'm sorry.
Well, his UFC debut essentially went exactly as he drew it up. A win by flush knockout to immediately emerge on the radar. He didn't like that left hand. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down the...
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip.
That's not bad. That's not bad. The Kimbo Slice of wow.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books
The
as a
Kimbo
first
Slice
round
effect
win
is
by
real, my
knockout.
dudes.
Perfect execution.
Yeah, so Volkov beat Harris with that beautiful body kick. He definitely beat up the body in the round before, and he was already sensitive. This is wonderful. Just a great job.
Inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer with
And after
the
that,
decision.
you have Bobby Whitaker, right? Bobby Knuckles. Just absolutely devastating Jared Cannonier. Well, not devastating, but just showing he's the better fighter, right? Just the more well-rounded fighter. And justify. And I don't know if you saw after the fight, he was like, yeah, you know, I want to have Christmas. My wife is going to give birth probably in January. So maybe like February, March is when I want to have a fight. But he seemed to even say, like, yeah, if Adesanya wants to go to heavyweight or whatever he wants to do, light heavyweight, and just have a fight there first, in the meantime, I'm not bothered. Which, honestly, seems pretty great to me. That, like, maybe Izzy decides to do something else before he comes back to fight, to defend his middleweight belt. Because, like, who else is he really going to fight? It's Robert Whitaker, and Robert Whitaker is already, you know, already has the loss to him, so what's the point in that? Yeah, I'll knock out Ty real quick. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But it does make dollars. Sorry, that's stupid. It's very stupid. That should be enough. I don't plan on touching that ever again. UFC Fight Night 192. February 24th, 2021. Think we'll have fans in the stands by then? I doubt. Well, the real answer is we probably shouldn't, but we might. Just given at our history, given to what's been happening in this country at sporting events, how everyone's letting fans in. Which, to be fair, as long as they're separated, who cares? But I feel like we're not going to stop there. Yeah, well. What we're here for is to represent Miami backyard boxing. Let's go. Oh, crap. He's just blocking too well. All right, stand up.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Look at that hooks.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
No, don't. Get up.
And he is back up to his feet.
There you go.
And just like that, the fight is over.
It's not bad. Not bad.
We're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that.
And as the overhand gets better, just from landing it a million times every fight.
Say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he... All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official...
Sorry, Ty. You had a great win, and I had to do it to you. You had a great win this weekend, though. You look great. Obviously, everyone's going to be concerned to see what's going to happen the next time he faces someone that can even slightly wrestle. But, you know, can't forget about that. That's... At least he got a win now, and he doesn't have to worry about getting cut, right? At least not after this fight. He's young as hell, too, though. I think he's my age. Or he might be a little older. I think he's 27. Nah, I don't know. I like him, though. Like, I don't know if he's gonna be champion or anything, but seems like just a fun, chill bloke. I'm gonna turn the air on, man. It's hot in this room. It is warm. I wonder why it's so hot with the PC, PS4, 2 TVs. Well, one monitor for the PS4 and then one for the PC, obviously. It is warm as heck. Yeah, I'll just take that. Come on. Can't pass up the chance at a ranked fighter at this point. I don't quite understand. I don't know if you saw. I went from 8 to 12 prestige points or whatever the hell they're called in the top right. Or when I simulated that 1 week. Wow, that doesn't look like Kobe at all, huh? Cody? Cody, not Kobe. Cody. That did not look like Cody Garbrandt at all. I went from 8 to 12, and I don't know where those 4 came from. I don't know what I did to accomplish those, but that's something to think about in the future. Do I just get random prestige points just for simulating weeks? I'm on the left.
His opponent would be wise to get the guard up here early. This man has won his last 3 fights.
He hurt him.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man.
That is it.
Yep, there it is. Let's go.
Yeah, we're just
35 seconds. Not bad.
but excellent striking technique.
I mean, is it better than kicks? I don't know. I was having the run before this that I didn't post because it was just taking too long.
Catch a guy cold before he's had a
I was
chance
getting
to
a lot of
go
quick
in this
knockouts
fight. It can have a
with the
big-
hands.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
I don't know. You see me moving a lot. The overhands look weird because I'm moving to the right while throwing them. I don't think it does anything. It's just habit. So if by chance you see me online, and you know I'm going to just throw that left kick because I'm going to be circling to my right, your left. Just go ahead and throw that left high kick. He'll put me out every time. Yeah, so what's going to happen to the UFC lightweight belt now, huh? Guess who's getting a title shot you didn't think was coming? Conor McGregor. No, who saw that coming, huh? No. Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor is like, it'd be shocking if it's not for a title, right? If Khabib ends up having to relinquish the belt because he's retired now. He was awesome, by the way, this weekend. He was. The way he outboxed Justin in the first round. Whoo! Thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Let's go ahead and skip that. Yep, I got 5 evolutions points there. So I'm getting evolution points when I wonder if it's if I skip till fight week or just every time I skip a week. Because that could change the way I would game plan for trying to get the fastest time possible.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Damn, that's a weird looking guy with the green eyes. God damn.
Well, his last fight will be a tough act to follow as we get ready for round 1 here. Brutal knockout his last time out, and that positioned him for this opportunity here tonight. So, can he keep the momentum going as the challenges get stiffer, keep the winning streak intact? Oh, big knee!
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt. He's hurt. Serve him.
That is it!
Go get him.
It's over.
Oh, my goodness.
Not bad, not bad. And I had to waste a bunch of time because he caught me to the body early. And it drained all my stamina. So that wasn't, I don't think, because of strategy. That was just bad luck. Well, I mean, part of it is the strategy, right? Because I have to get closer than I would be if I was doing kicks. But does he have golds in? Does he have gold-plated teeth in? Well, it's probably not gold-plated. It's probably just grills, but... Bam. Those hands are deadly, boy. He's got dynamite. What was Kimbo Slice's record as a professional fighter? Professional wrestling? Oh, I don't know he did that. That's cool. 5-2? Yeah, that's not bad. Tank Abbott, James Thompson. He lost to Matt Mitrione. Fair enough. Nothing to be ashamed about that. It's a real fighter, right? Like, unlike Seth Petrozelli, who is, I guess, a real fighter, but like, currently he wrestles for Major League Wrestling. Yeah, so. He did not have a great kickboxing career. 0-3, getting knocked out every time.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision.
But he went 14-8 as a professional mixed martial artist. Some decent losses in there, like to people that are actually good. Some decent wins. That's not bad. He's actually better than I thought he was.
Round one here, a lot of pressure on this man here tonight. It's his first fight on the main card. No denying the success he had on. And just like that,
Yes, sir. 20 seconds. I'll take it. I shall take it.
yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near perfect execution.
Yeah, looks like we're getting. It seems like, especially now with the news about what's Habib retiring, which we'll see if it happens. Because like I believe him when he says that he's retiring, but the context was that because his mother asked him to, right? And maybe with some time, and she'll see how dominant he was. She'll be like, ah, okay, well, if you want to do one more, okay, it's okay, my son, you do one fight. But even if he does one fight, it seems like the most likely scenario, it's him and GSP, you know, in like a year or something. And they fight at like maybe 170 or 160 or something like that. Some sort of catch weight or something. Where like it's not for a belt. Maybe they make up a belt and just give it to him like the GOAT belt or some nonsense like that. But it would be fun to, and I'd obviously be interested in watching it if he wanted to do that. But if he retires, like that, hey, good for him, dude. You went out like the way you'd want to go out, just absolutely dominating a fool. Justin Gaethje's awesome, but like it's very clear his jiu-jitsu is very limited. Like, 'cause it's not that he got choked out. Like, you can have good jiu-jitsu and get choked out, especially when there's other factors, right? Like sometimes people get choked out not because they don't have good jiu-jitsu, but they're just fucking exhausted. They're exhausted and like they don't have anything left, and they don't have the mental capacity to defend everything. But it's how quickly Habib went from just the takedown, and transitioning to the back to just taking the neck. Like, it was so fast. And part of that is because he's awesome. But other part is because Justin is clearly... I mean, I'm sure part of it is like he never really invested too much time in jiu-jitsu because his assumption was that my wrestling would be enough that I'd never have to be in that position anyways. But it's clearly his defensive jiu-jitsu is not good enough.
All right, here we go with round one of what feels more like a
Ow.
dream sequence than an actual UFC matchup at heavyweight. Francis Ngannou taking on the also
Crap. We're fine.
Jumping in to try to get the finish.
We're fine. We're getting our stamina back. By the time we get up, we'll be good.
back to the feet. Oh, straight right. Oh. All right, here we go. Early round one. We talk about
Crap.
wrestling being a great equalizer.
I might do this with Francis Ngannou tomorrow. I think that would be fun to do. There we go. It was a little scary, a little sketchy. We got out of there, though. When I say a little, I mean I was pooping my pants because it still hasn't happened. I still haven't taken a loss doing all these easy fights the last like week and a half or so. So I would cry, and I'd probably still post it just because it'd be funny.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
We're not going to be 20 minutes, though, because this wasn't for the title, unfortunately. But yeah, I might try this tomorrow with Francis because that would be a lot of fun. Just trying to... just throwing bombs. and it feels somewhat realistic considering that he has like, you know, like he's fought for like 5, maybe 4 minutes, maybe less, and like his last like 5 wins. So we're almost there. 27. Okay. I was looking at the Instagram like bar at the top, and it got to the end. I was like, "Oh, we're done. We can press X." Nope. It's not how that works, Diego. Eso no es. Como eso funciona, no es así. No es así. No sirve. Sos un idiota. 2 stoppages. I haven't experimented with like maybe finding some lists at the bottom that I can complete and maybe getting more popularity. I have to check that out, but whatever. I gotta be ranked by now, right? I didn't check, but I must be ranked. Yeah. We were just talking about Curtis Plays, right? Was that this video? It's all blending together now. I might be able. I think I'll be able to like max out my punch power now. Yep. Let's go. 15-2. Hey, he still hasn't lost. Just the 2 to Francis. Francis Ngannou. I like saying that, bro. Something about those French names. Blaise Matuidi. Paul Pogba. That one's not as fun. It's a nice name. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not as fun to say.
Kimbo Slice.
I'm trying to think who else on their team has like nice, just names that are just fun to say. You know, good, clean, innocent, name saying fun. Not name calling, name saying.
I couldn't even get my wife a ticket to this fight. Why? Because this fighter has won the majority of his recent fights by knockout. Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
I'd never heard that commentary before. I couldn't even get my wife a ticket to this fight. Is that it? Yep, that's it. There you go. Yeah, this is going to be really fun to do with Francis.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that.
That's right, Ferg. Let's go, Ferg.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
He's a crazy story though, right? Where like he was a really good linebacker, I believe, in Miami, in high school. I believe it's linebacker, and his senior season was destroyed, was just gone because that's the year Hurricane Andrew hit Miami, and just like, I don't know if you're not from Miami or you're just not old enough. Hurricane Andrew happened in '92, which I wasn't here at that time. I wasn't even alive, but it just devastated the city in like an extreme way. So much so, as you know, from that example, that he wasn't able to have his senior year of high school football, which probably cost him a chance to get a scholarship. I don't know if he was that good, but I'm sure he was like, you see what kind of athlete he is, that he was like fighting into his mid to late 30s. You figure he could, he's probably a pretty good athlete at football too. Maybe not championship, or I'm sorry, maybe not Division I NFL guy, but probably at least a scholarship somewhere, you know, something that would have like helped. I don't know, just maybe introduce him to different people, get him out of poverty. He doesn't have to do backyard fights, but he did backyard fights and he made the most out of it. Can't hate on that. Cannot hate on a man just trying to do what he can. Get himself out of a situation. Ugh, come on. Stipe. I took the Stipe fight. I don't know if I should have, but it is what it is. Shout out to Max Holloway.
Kimbo Slice.
I'm 60. Yeah, then maybe I should have taken it. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I could have gotten lucky. I probably should have risked just declining the fights because I might have gotten a title shot. It's not impossible. Ow. Get up, get up.
Back to the feet.
What a fantastic strike.
No, Stipe. I was just trying to switch stances.
He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Flush right hand is true. Oh!
There you go. Good night, sweet prince.
Unbelievable. What a fight.
Thank you, Daniel Cormier.
Here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on
You know Kimbo Slice is a legend for making that haircut work.
the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Because I don't know why, but it just does work. It just does. Alright, this next one really, I'm going to decline everything. It's not a title fight. Which, I mean, I should be in the top 5 at least. I feel like they did change something about the algorithm for ranking fighters here. Because I feel like before, if you beat somebody, you almost always got their ranking. Whereas now, you just move up a little bit. You move up like a couple spots. Maybe it's like an average. Now it's like you move up an average of where you were and where they were. And you're somewhere in the middle. I don't know. But being ranked lower than people I beat is pretty frustrating. I gotta say that. Chris Weidman, he would get devastated. I understand he has a style that you would think gives him a chance versus Israel Adesanya, but no, he would just get devastated. I mean, I gotta risk the decline. Yeah, I'll take it. For a second, my brain broke. I was like, wait, he's won, but he's not the champion? And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's not how that works. You moron. I get hand speed. Can you get punch speed up a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. Maybe it's probably not worth it. 60,000 to show, 60,000 to win. And since I'm doing 1 week fight camps, I'm barely giving any money to my fight camp, which is very funny. Yeah, why does Cody Garbrandt look so awful in these images? There was one that was even worse, but it's just his face in that one. I think, I don't know, again, I don't remember if it was this video or the last one. It was just awful. Was Stipe 2 when I beat him, or was he 4? I don't even remember anymore. All this crap runs together in my brain. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for denying that. Yes. Good counter. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first round win by knockout, near perfect execution.
I still have Seth Petruzzelli's UFC page open.
We go inside the octagon for the official decision. So Bruce Buffer.
How is he? Seth Pepperoni is his name? Is his nickname? That's funny. How is he fighting Kimbo? Was that not a heavyweight fight? How small was he for that fight? Was he prepared to have a heavyweight bout that night? I don't. That's so funny too. Seth Petruzzelli was outweighed by 30 pounds as he weighed at the light heavyweight threshold of 205.5. Yeah, that's funny. And I forgot that part that Ken Shamrock pulled out of that fight literally like just hours, maybe less than an hours before the fight, because he cut himself in while getting ready for the fight. That's hilarious that it happened in that way. Not that he got hurt, right? But the timing of that. What was he gonna weigh for that fight, anyways? That's crazy. Because UFC says he weighs about. I meant Wikipedia. I don't know what the hell I just said. Wikipedia says he weighs around 212 pounds, which is probably like accurate. I mean, I guess 230 to 212 isn't crazy, especially when you come from like those Pride era where they would have just crazy. Stop it. Well, we got under 30 minutes. I think I can definitely do better than that, too. Kimbo Slice, though, 305. Throw it up. Represent. South Florida boys. RIP a legend.
inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer with the
We did it,
officials.
boys. We did it. All right, bye. Have a good day. See you later.